No. Hello, Britzoners.
Hello, Putri.
Hello, Britzoners. Hi, Saskia. Hi,
Hi,
Diki.
Putri. It's really
Hi,
nice to see you.
Really nice to see you too, Saskia and Diki. How are you, Diki? How's everything?
great, really
It's been
great.
great. It's always great. And I end up the day with Britzone class. It's really nice to see you guys here.
Oh my God. And you're always the one who come in time. Like you come 1 hour before we start. That's impressive.
Oh my God. No, I'm just coming 30 minutes ago, actually.
Okay, we really appreciate your presence here. Thank you,
Yeah.
Saskia.
Yeah, thank you, Putri.
What about Diki? Hi, Diki. How is college doing? How is your college?
Yeah, it's been great. The next week is the midterm test, and yeah, I think it's the really great new concept for Britzone Wednesday class to to conductor doing the giving the material, and I really want to exciting to this class.
Oh, thank you so much, Diki, for always putting your trust in us. And we always hope that we can serve you a better English class every week. Thank you. And what about Kak Pepi over there? Looking beautiful there. Hi, Kak Pepi.
Hi, Kak Putri. Hi, everyone.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Great.
How about you?
I'm great. I'm so happy to see you today. And speaking of the class, do you know what's today's topic, Kak Pepi?
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, it's about the language barrier.
Wow. Have you ever experienced something with that? A language barrier?
Well, I'm not sure about that actually.
Yes. And what do you expect from our class?
Maybe I want to uh, kind of can be more communicative with other people in a good way, so I can understand other people and the message they want to deliver with me.
And you also want to eliminate this miscommunication.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you so much for
Welcome, Kak.
expressing your thoughts on this topic. Thank you, Kapepi.
Okay, welcome.
Oh, we have our Britzone here who has become our conductor once in Wednesday class. Hi, Dennis. How is everything there?
Hi, Mbak. I'm sorry, I'm having dinner now.
Ah, sorry for disturbing you.
Yeah, yeah, I've been doing great. How are you?
I'm great. So, how was your, experience in conducting written class? Do you want to do it again?
Well, I think it's been such a great opportunity for me to be a conductor. And then I got a little bit nervous actually, presenting, delivering my topics, especially, in front of, even though it's online, but I still felt so nervous. Like with your friends.
Yes. Yeah, being nervous is inevitable, right? But you're doing your best. I can see that on our YouTube channel, on our YouTube
Thank
video.
you.
And thank you so much, Dennis, your
You're welcome.
knowledge with us. And I also encourage all of you listeners, if you want to become our conductor, just contact us, DM us, or you can also contact our committee. So today we also have another program, new program from the Wednesday class. It's Wednesday collaboration class, where you can collaborate with everyone here or with our committee to hold and conduct a class. So it will be a life-changing experience for you. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, and welcome to our class. So before we start, I think we're gonna start with the announcement first. So bear with me. Mr. Zoom host, you ready to share the announcement? All right, hi, fellow Britzoners. Welcome again to our Wednesday class. So this is a very cheerful class, yet so insightful. Um, Let me introduce myself. I'm Putri, and I will be your MC in this class for the next 1 and 30 minutes. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, next please. Okay, so if you guys don't know about Britzone, Britzone is the largest free English community in Jakarta, who has thousands of active members. And Britzone has several values. We are free, so all of you can join us and also can be part of us. And we are also an open platform where you can learn English because that's one of our value, English education. So we want to make English accessible for everyone. And Britzone has been powered by a lot of volunteers. So our committees and conductors are all volunteers. So we are free of charge and also free of judgment. So if you want to practice your English, just come to our classes. Next, we have three amazing classes every week. It starts with Britzone Speaking Academy. It starts on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Until 8:30 p.m. Focuses on public speaking like speech, debate, interview, and etc. So if you want to enhance your public speaking skills or you want to learn how to have an argument with people, you can practice on Britzone Speaking Academy class. Next, it's the class that we are attending today. It's Britzone with Serious PBS. It starts on Wednesday at 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Touches all four skills in English: listening, reading, writing, and you can also improve your English here. Last class, we have another fun in this class. It's Britzone Fun Day or PFD. We have this fun day on Saturday, starts at 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. We usually bring various topics for weekly discussion. So if you want to discuss everything in English in a fun way, you can come to Britzone Fun Day. Next, Britzone has a lot of social medias. You can stay connected with us by following us on Instagram. That's our main social media platform right now at Britzone ID. You can also find about class informations there and also about English contents. And we're currently on Clubhouse, so you can join us and become our speakers as well by following us in Britzone Easy English on Clubhouse. Also, we're on Facebook. It's Britzone, and you can also check out our YouTube channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Britzone Community, and our classes we upload all of the classes there. So make sure you subscribe to it. And then you can also visit our website. It's britzone.io to know more about Britzone. Well, to run because Britzone is the volunteer in this community. To support Britzone, you can buy BD merch and BD but currently BD is unavailable due to pandemic. But don't worry, we have BD merch. We sell various merchandises for you. There are cool T-shirts and also masks that you can wear. Next. Okay, look at this. This is our merchandises, and we have a cool T-shirt with limited time design, and also lanyard, uh, also with the antibacterial mask. So if you want to order our merchandises, you can follow at Britzone Merch and DM us, and then you can contact this WhatsApp number. Okay, so Britzone has been supported by the Library of Education and Culture Ministry. You can sign up for becoming a member of the library, access impressive resources, 32K book collections, audio and video collections. And please also follow at the Pustakaan on Instagram because they have various books for you to read. Okay. Next, we're also supported by this useful and powerful application. It's called Atmago application. It's a social network application in Indonesia that helps people to share neighborhood issues with its campaign, Warga Bantu Warga. And there will be a special announcement from our Atmago ambassador. Hi, Karaki. Do you want to explain more about Atmago?
Hi, Putri. Yes,
Okay.
sure. All right. Wait a moment. So, hello everyone. Hello Britzoners. I am Rifki. I am here as a brand ambassador of Atmago, and I will let you know everything about Atmago by playing some videos. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Apa itu Atmago? Atmago adalah sebuah media sosial berbasis masyarakat dengan semboyan warga bantu warga. Atmago mengajak warga masyarakat untuk saling berbagi informasi di sekitarnya secara online. Informasi dapat berupa berita, lowongan kerja, pengaduan, dan pengumuman kegiatan warga yang semuanya bersifat lokal. Atmago mengajak kita untuk menjadi jurnalis warga yang mampu mengabarkan keadaan sekitar kita sendiri yang mungkin luput dari pemberitaan media besar. Ayo beratmago dan tunjukkan siapa dirimu.
Alright, that's not the only one video. I will share to you another video related to the community things.
Indonesia memiliki lebih dari 3.000 komunitas yang berpengaruh di bidangnya. Karenanya, Atmago menghadirkan ruang komunitas Atmago, ubah diskusi menjadi aksi. Atmago menawarkan berbagai fasilitas. Kamu dapat menampilkan aksi-aksi komunitas kamu, merekrut relawan baru, mendokumentasikan semua kegiatan komunitas kamu, memonitor dan menganalisis segala bentuk perkembangan dalam angka dan data. Jadi tunggu apa lagi? Mari bergabung bersama ruang komunitas Atmago. Atmago.com, warga bantu warga.
Alright, that's all about Atmago. So I will give it back to our lovely MC Putri. Putri, the screen is.
Thank you so much, our lovely Zoom host. Okay, after seeing many benefits that we can get from Atmago application, so what are you waiting for? Let's install that application and build benefits. Okay, so let's get back to the announcement. All right, is that all, Karaki? I think we still, yes. We have another announcement. Next, please. So we have after class traditions. Always, every time we end the class, we always end this class with taking pictures. And you can also give us your feedback at this link, bit.ly/pcfeedback2021, because your feedback matters. And you can also scan this barcode. Okay, thank you so much, Karaki, for helping me to share the screen. Okay, without further ado, let's start this class. This class is the class that we've been waiting for. Let me introduce you to our conductors. We have Reza Rifki as a counselor and a Bachelor of Psychology. Also, he's also a positive psychology enthusiast. And we also have Nada Salsabila is one of our teammates in Wednesday class. She is very amazing. She is Master of Notary and Master of Management student. So when they collaborate, I think they will make a really great class. So let me present to you Nada Salsabila and Reza Rifki with Language Barrier, the Great Wall in Communication. Nada and Reza, the screen is yours.
Okay, I think Reza will share the screen.
Hello.
Oh, guys.
Okay, while waiting, I think we should tell you the background of this class title, because we think that even we are using the same language, the exact same language, every miscommunication might happen, no matter how well we try to deliver our message and how amazing our idea we think we have. Yep. And then we had kind of tight discussion about what should we talk about, and yep, this is come as the most relate things into for a human being. Language barrier as the great wall in communication that can make us misunderstand the meaning that other people want to say to us, or even the message that we want to deliver to others. So, okay. Next, please. Okay. Thank you for the control, so I can control it now. So, hello. My name is Nada Salsabila, and I'm not alone here. I'm accompanied by Kak Reza. Hello. Maybe you want to say hi first?
Okay, hello guys.
Hello.
Happy to be here.
Okay. Thank you. So let's have a good talk. For the introduction, like we know that communication is really important, that we can deliver our message to the other, as I said before, but in fact, like if we want to present some ideas, the others might not understand what we really mean to be, and it can lead into a loss of more than $1 million or something like that, only because the investor can understand the idea that we offer, or maybe our friend don't understand the business plan that we made or something like that. And then wait, and even if we try to deliver our message, like in our mind we think about A, but then when we talk we didn't realize that we actually explaining about B, and the listener will heard it as we are talking about C. And it also can lead, the miscommunication itself can lead into an argument, like we can argue with the others and make our relations to the other like broke. The trust, the relation that we made up for several years will just broke because of the language barrier and miscommunication. So we must be aware of our very own perceptual, our personal perceptual. So we won't make any presumption. And then okay, it's a bit delaying. So do you guys know like how many countries in this world? Okay, I just reveal it. Yep, actually there are 195 countries in this world with more than 7,139 languages. It is including local language, national language, and of course the international language, English. And then with those countries, those language, there are 7.9 million people in this world. If we if we take a rough number, we can find that. Wait, Kak Reza, I think you can help me with the controlling the slides because it's kind of delaying on my part.
Okay. So basically, even though we have the same the same languages, like I speak Indonesian and you guys speak Indonesian, we are tend to miscommunications between each other. Like me from Aceh, we have general vocabulary, general popular vocabulary, which is it is quite different with Jakartans and Acehnese. So yeah, what I want to say is, even though we have the same, or speaking Indonesian, the language barrier still drag us or still intact with us. So yeah, and this is just our language. And how about other language that has different social cultural backgrounds, different anthropological history? So it is what we think that language is just a language. It is more complex than that. It is consists of psychological and history of the country.
Yeah, thank you so much. So if we take a rough number, one country can has more or less like 36 languages, including the local one, and each language is spoken by minimum 1.1 million people. But as Reza said before, it doesn't guarantee that we won't have any kind of good communication. So if you guys adopting our research, let's check it out by ourselves by playing a fun game, I guess. So this is the rules. Like I will give a word to someone, like let's say to A, and then A should give explanation. Then the other person B need to guess. Like here I put an example, like the word is work at the court, and it also can be like don't blah 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 boo by its cover. Maybe anyone wanna guess? Yep, Kak Firmansyah, judge. Wait, okay. I think you should be the one that control the slide, Kak, because I can't handle it. Yep, it's a bit delay in my place. So Kak Firmansyah was right. The answer is judge. So anyone want to play? You can raise your hand. So I will choose the two of you. Come on, guys. Raise your hand. Oh, wait, Mr. Zoom host, you can't join. Lower your hand. Hey. I know that you really want to join, but no, this is not for you. Or maybe I can just pick two person, maybe Kak Desta and okay, Kak Diki. So Kak Desta and Kak Diki. Kak Desta, are you there? Hello, Kak Desta. Kak Diki, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, Canada.
Yeah, sure. Yay. Thank you for joining us. And then who else want to join? Maybe Kasari want to join? Hi, Kasari. Are you there?
Hello, Nat. I think what about another one here? Another one
Okay, I see. So anyone want to play here? No one want to play? Oh my God.
Wah, Nat, Diki Adiatma. He's already, Nat.
Who?
Diki Adiatma, I saw he is raising hand now.
Yes, he is. And we are searching for another one person to
Oh,
play
I
with
see,
him.
my bad.
Yeah. It's totally fine. Or maybe Miss MC wanna play?
It's so difficult, I guess so.
Okay, let's play.
Okay, good then. And who wanna give the explanation? Kadiki or Kaputri?
Kak Putri, I think I'm gonna guess.
Okay, so you wanna guess. I will send the word into your private chat, yeah.
Oh,
And the
You know-
word is okay, there you go.
okay. So I should describe this thing to the
Yep, and you only have 1 minute.
okay. So Diki, we're talking about can I say the thing? I mean not the name of the Can I-
The category, yes.
the category.
Yep.
Okay. Diki, so please listen to me. So this is a fruit, roughly oval in shape with uneven sides, and the fruit is very sweet. The flesh is soft and bright. The color is bright yellow, orange, and the skin of the fruit is
20
yellow,
seconds left.
yellow, green to red, and the tree is like it can grow. The height is like the until 45 meters. So can you guess the cake? Like it's really sweet and the flesh is yellow,
10
orange.
seconds.
Orange.
No. The flesh, not of the skin. The skin is green, and the flesh, like when you peel it, the flesh is yellow to orange. And this is very soft.
Sadly,
can-
time's up.
You can actually find it everywhere.
Sadly, time's up.
And the taste
There you
is
go.
Wait. The time is already up.
Thank you.
Whether we need more time. I mean, it's time for us to understand each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So, how was it in your opinion? Maybe Kak Diki first. Was it easy or hard to guess what Kak Putri mean?
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a problem of communication. I think. I don't really have the understanding about what Kak Putri said, and maybe it's maybe. I don't really understand, and yeah, I think it's a problem of communication, and I didn't listen very clearly, I think.
And what do you think, Kak Putri?
I think I explain it like they really complicated because I explain it like in details, and I also explained the height of the tree, like 45 meters. It's so complicated, maybe for you to digest the information and guess the fruit that is mango.
I see. And Kak Firmansyah, once again, got it right. But then let's change the role. Like Kak Diki will be the A person that giving the explanation, and Kak Putri will guess. Okay?
Oh,
Get ready for the second round.
Yeah.
And Kak Diki, I already sent the word to your chat.
Okay.
Okay, you can
Okay,
start
Kak
now.
Putri. It's a white color, and we use it to write something onto that thing, and especially something like words and
paper.
Got it.
Yay!
Less than a minute.
You describe it in a good way. I can easily understand it.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Kadiki, was it easier to speak or to listen?
I think it's easy to give the explanation, I think.
I see. And how about you, Kaputri? Which one is easier?
For me, it's easier to listen.
I see, I see. I think it's also because your preference of learning. Like maybe Kadiki is easier to speak. Like, yep, and you are in listening part.
Yeah,
Cool.
correct. Oh, this is so fun. Thanks, Nada and Reza.
Thank you, Kanada.
Yes, yes, yes. You're welcome. And Kak Reza, maybe you can move the slide. Okay. So we already saw the simulation, like small simulation and communication and communicate. So how to minimize the language barrier. There are two parts, as a speaker and as if you are a listener. Next, please. So as the speaker, the first thing that you need to do is use simple and specific sentence. Like Kapuri already told us before, like she was using like a complicated word, so her partner can't understand her point clearly. And then next, frequently check for understanding. Like both of Kapuri and Kadiki was just talk, but they didn't ask whether they got the point or not. So they will just keep going on giving the explanation, but they are also not sure that their partner got the right point or not. And then, so it's better to check the understanding frequently. And last but not least, speak slowly and clearly. Like no matter how short the time you have, but you still can make it slow and clear, because the most important thing is the partner understand the word that you want to say. And then as a listener, the first thing that you need to do is, next please. Kak Reza, next please. Yep, never make an assumption. Like when you listen, you can listen and you need to ask. Like you can't make your own assumption on someone's word. You need to make it clear, like so you will have the same perspective on what you guys are talking. And then next is focus on the conversation and listen actively. There is a difference between listen actively and hear passively. Like when you hear passively, you just hear, but you don't pay attention to your partner. But then when you listen actively, you will listen and you will pay attention. So you might get the emotional side as well, in the emotional connection as well. And last but not least is ask for clarification. As I said before, when you are not sure with something, you can just simply ask for clarification, so the speaker will explain more and you can get the same perspective. Last but not least, the most important is to be respectful. Like when you don't respect each other, it's harder for you to understand and also like able to give your sympathy to your partner. And then after we hear about how to minimize the language barrier, Kak Reza next will tell you on how to maintain a good communication. So Kak Reza, your turn.
Thank you, Nada, for amazing presentation, and hope you guys we can learn from Canada to improve our communications between the one who we speak. Okay, so so basically here, I want to share you about how to maintain a conversations. Uh, my experience as a counselor in my workplace, I see and in psychology stuff that uh, maintaining conversation is really a good skill for you to to get a job or to have a network work, because some people say that it is a small thing, but it is a really will have a big impact on your lives. So so basically here I want to share with you guys the tips for you to have a very insightful conversation with others. So the first thing that you have to know is how to maintain a good conversation with is uh, so so I will divide into two things: what you should do and what you shouldn't. So the first is I will explain it what you should do. Okay, let's see. Ask open question. Uh, why this is very important? Because when you ask the open question, for example, like this, you have a friend that really got upset, and then you said to you, how how your feelings, and all, or can you tell your story about what happened to you? The people usually will elaborate it more and authentically in their from their heart, rather than you like asking what happens or why 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 with your face you're so sad. uh yeah, it is kind of like a sociological thing that when you asking the close asking the narrow questions, the brains of people who you speak will also narrow in the information that they share to you. Okay. Next is mind the gesture. So yeah, so we are communicating not only from the words, but also from the mimics, the how the the body languages. You know, you, have you ever said about the proverb that the proverb about when you want to know the the true feelings of someone you speak, you have to look at her or his eye, because yeah, it is basically proven in psychology stuff that you you can faking your feelings. It is impossible except you are expert on it, or maybe you have a professional background something. So when you have the ability to read the gesture of your uh opposite yes, like your friends, you will connect easily. And yeah, even though the word is not core, this word not I mean, yeah, the word is matter, but the mind and gesture is really important. So, and then next is mirroring. So mirroring mirroring this is the meaning of like uh if you have you experienced like someone have a high 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 voice or high pitch to use it when they get angry to like, hey, what are you doing in it? So when you're approaching someone like that, or when you wanted to maintain a conversation that really smooth, you have to warming your your voices. For example, it's like speaking with your mother or your parents. They will they will adjust to you, because the warm is representing the closest of the person you speak. Even though you speak with strangers and you use a warm, like a very moderate tone, and then you uh, speak with slowly and fluently, it will melt your opposite or your friends or the one who speak with. Yeah. So next is paraphrase the message. So basically here, when you have the friends that they stuck in the idea in the middle of conversation, so you can like when you speak like, oh yeah, I go to school with my friends, and then my friend said to me that he's really like cycling, and then he stopped, and then you said like, oh yeah, cycling, yeah, I know cycling, and then, yeah, uh, in like my in my professions, it's real like generate the idea that they never thought it would be shared. Yeah, it will works. And then what? And then I always said what you shouldn't do or don't, uh, because it will make your conversation not authentically. So the first is judging statement. So the judging statement is why this is a will distract your opposite, because when you are judging, you're not gonna your person or the one you speak with will feel pressure. So they expecting you to know the certain answer, and then they want you to share the authentic thing. So it will not gonna have the real connections between you and your friends, for example. Like you expecting something, and then yeah, you will not gonna enjoy the conversations. So another thing is probing statement. Yeah, it is the same like judging. You are probing into probing is, oh yeah, to you that you don't know, probing is about you asking this uh, specific statement that your friend speak, and then uh, or she or he didn't want to share, and then you probing it. So it is not gonna make the authentic what they want to share with you. So please do not do this. Okay. Number three is attacking response. Like it is like why you do this, why you do that, or why you think about it, why you think about it. So yeah, it is like, oh wow, what's wrong, what's wrong with me, like is I'm wrong to say this, and then like she will not gonna share the true feelings, like being rejected. So another is faking interest. So the faking interest is like, you ever like your friends or your family like want to share something uh, face to face with you, and then while sharing the experience with you, and then you are not paying attention, and then you said, oh, I know what you feel, but you are not truly want to know what she or he said to you, and then it will like the person that the transfer, or the person speak with you will know it. She will not gonna share with you. She will not continue to share it again. So yeah. So okay, the next I will share is about the level of communication. So basically, in communication in our activity, there is uh, 5 level of communication. Then I recommendedly that you should avoid level 2 and level 2, 1 and 2, because uh, the level communication level 2 is like between your friend, for example, is your conversation. The topic of conversation is kind of blurry. You have the topic, you have the one topic, and then your friends talk about other things. So the level 2 is there is a connection between your friends, for example, but they not truly know what you say. Like they speak for themselves. Yeah. And number 3, level 3 is basically our daily activity. For example, when you speak with your friends or your family in daily activity or doing something, this is level 3. And level 4 and 5, it is like a counselor, or you mediate with your friend, or so or the things that really important. So number 4 and 5, it is the transfer informations between you and, for example, your friend is really fast. That usually happen in in like very like in the professional work. Yeah. So it it consists of connect emotionally with your friends, like you know what they said and what they mean. I mean, the mean is like you know how the perspective of your friends, how they feel, and how when you can truly feeling this way, when your friend is sad, you also be sad. When your friend is feeling angry, you also feel angry. And yeah, so I so so basically, if you want to have uh, a good communication with others or the one you want to speak, I recommend you to use level 5 and 4. It will help your life. Yeah, it will benefit to your life. So yeah, Nada, can you summarize what we have talked? Maybe. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
So yeah, let's have a review what we talk about. So we already heard that me and Reza explaining about maybe you can next, yeah. We talk about the importance of communication and also how the language barrier is matter and the importance of have a good communication. Then Reza also just told you about the 5 levels of communication, the first until the 5 level. And then we talk about how to minimize the language barrier, and last but not least, how to maintain a good communication. Oh, yep, good conversation. And then next, yes, there's a quote, and you can
So
say.
yeah, okay. So basic is language is very important in in our lives. I have I got a quotes. We have watched the rival movies that the expert in language said that the language is the foundation of civilization. It is the glue that holds people together. It is the first weapon to draw in conflicts. So that's really cool, right? So and an anthropologist said that the human evolution also started with a good communication, because you can transfer the idea to others, and if you can transfer the idea you and to others, you will create an innovation, and innovation will create a better life. Yeah, so basically language is a very really important. Okay, so Nada, you can like also, yeah, before this is the references that if you want to read it more, you can search this. Yeah, and yeah, thank so if you have a questions, maybe you want to discuss something with me or with Canada, yeah, you can follow us or DM us at our Instagram. So Canada, you can explain this to our friends.
Okay, thank you so much. And I'm sorry, just back, my connection was bad. So, as usual, the session that you are waiting for to train your speaking skills, and also, as we said before, let's have a good talk. And now we ask you to have a good talk in your FGD room, talking about your experience in miscommunication because of language barrier and how you deal with it. So without any further ado, we will give it to Mr. Zoom host and also Miss MC.
All right. Thank you so much, Nada and Reza. I think this class or you guys' explanation is the true example of like alone we can do so little and together we can do so much. And this class proves it all. Thank you guys so much for collaborating and provide us great information about how to overcome miscommunications. Okay, now we're going to move to the next session. It's focus group discussion that will be facilitated by our facilitators, and I will let our host introduce our facilitators. visitors. Hello, Zoom host. You there?
Hello, MC. All
Okay,
right.
there.
Hello, Britzoners. Now, tonight we will have four awesome facilitators. The first is Matt, Rosa, Arif, and Saskia. And all of you guys have 30 minutes to have a good conversation, have a great FGD. So I hope all of you can enjoy the FGD session. All right, I will open the room soon. So please be prepared and be active. Don't worry about anything. Just say what you want to say.
Yeah.
And enjoy the discussion, guys.
Yeah, this is the perfect time to implement the theory from Nada and Reza, right, Karaki?
Yes, that's right.
And there will be a group that will be put in our main room. Is that right?
Yes.
That everybody on YouTube channel can see the discussions. Okay, enjoy the discussion, everyone. We'll see you in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, while waiting for the room to open, okay, I want to ask Dennis. Dennis, I know you put attention to Dada and Reza's explanation. And what do you think about that? Do you find it helpful?
Yeah, definitely. So I was paying attention to the speakers, and I was typing on my laptop about the theories, which is very useful for me actually, especially talking about the speakers as a speakers and a listener, the way how to approach communication in a better way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really enjoy listening to that.
Thank you so much for your thoughts on that. Okay, now we're already start. We actually have start our discussion, and I will let the give the control to our facilitator in the main room. So please, Saskia, now it's your time.
Hello everyone. Oh my god, you pranked me again. Wednesday team. Oh, really, guys? All right,
It's for the
okay. So hi everyone. It's really nice to see you guys in here tonight. So before we start, let me introduce myself. I'm Saskia, currently working as a creative content in one of media company in Jakarta. So yeah, tonight I'm just a member as you guys, but will be the facilitator for today's discussions. And thank you so much for Nada and Reza for your sharing. It's really insightful, and actually I face a lot of language barrier in my life. So there's a lot. So I think you guys also been in that trouble too. So yeah, let's just start it. But I really wanted to know everyone that joined for this FGD. So yeah, let's have the discussions with the introduction for yourself, from yourself. I mean, I think let's start with Hai Kak Firmansyah.
Hello guys.
Yes, please.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
So I'm Firmansyah. I'm from Bandung. I'm an accountant.
All right. Hi Firmansyah. It's really nice to see you tonight. All right, thank you. And now we are moving on to Dennis. Hi Dennis.
Hello. Hi everyone. Yeah, so my name is Dennis, and then I'm originally from West Java too, and I'm so glad everyone's here that is from Bandung, which is where my mom's from. But I'm currently working and living in Papua now. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to see you again, Dennis. Okay, we are moving on to Vicky. Hi, Vicky.
Hi everyone. Hi Kak Saskia. My name is Diki and I live in Bekasi. Now I'm a first year communication student. Yeah, that's
All right. Thank you so much, Vicky. And now I think Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn.
Hi everyone. My
Hi.
name is Evelyn. I'm currently living in South Tangerang and I'm working in a medical devices company.
Wow, that's great. Thank you for coming tonight. I think next is Saiful. Hi, Saiful.
Hi, Kak Saskia. Good evening, everyone. I'm Saiful, and I come from South Jakarta. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to see you, Saiful. Next is Dina. Hi, Dina.
Can you listen to me?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, my name is Dina. I live in Bekasi now. Actually, I'm from East Java, but I have been living in Bekasi around 14 years. So I become a West Java person now. Okay, nice to see you all. That's very interesting presentation. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dina, for joining tonight's class. And next, who else? Hi, Dimas. Hello, Dimas.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Actually, probably I'm not included as a participant, but it to be. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah, my name is Dimas. I'm currently working and living in Jakarta. That's all.
All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much to introduce about yourself. So let us just start the discussions, and I will share my screen. Wait a minute. Where's the screen? Here we are. Is it visible, guys?
yes.
All right. Wait. Me. Yeah. Okay. So the question is, like Nada and Reza said before, have you ever experienced miscommunications because of language barrier? And if yes, how you dealt with it? Is anyone in here want to answer it first before I choose one of you?
Me, maybe.
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, everyone. As I said before, my name is Dina. Have you ever experienced miscommunication because of language barrier? I think yes. And I think all people in this world ever did it. I'm a wife actually. I get difficulty in communication with my husband because I'm extrovert person. I'm talkative, and my husband is oppositely. He is an introvert person and shy to say anything. Therefore, when we have a problem in our family, I I think that my communication is really hard. It's very bad. Because as a woman, I think that all women have the same opinion with me. As a woman, we need what is it? When we talk something, we need replying for our listener, right?
Yes.
Okay. For our friend here is my from my husband.
Yeah.
Okay. But in fact, my husband doesn't like to speak. He just a good listener.
Yeah.
He just a good listener, you know. He just a good listener, but never reply what I'm saying. When I talk to him, why he does it, he just say that yes, I agree with you. It's okay. Just do what you want, and then I will approve as long as it is true and as long as you are happy. As a human being and a woman, I think we are not satisfied with that answers.
I totally agree with
Okay.
you. I agree with you.
Okay, we are not satisfied at all. Yeah. Maybe it becomes my big problem, the biggest problem in my family. Uh, at the early our marriage, yeah, 1, 2, 3 years, because I have been married 10 years now. But time by time, maybe it's because I getting older. As I getting older, I try to find what is the solution. So uh, I I never talk too much again to him when we have a problem. I just send text, you know. I just send text like that, and then I after sending text, I will try to ask him to reply my text, and then do you agree or not, or how about your opinion? Are you sad or are you happy? And then he will reply it shortly too.
Yeah.
So maybe it has been shared by Reza, yeah, in his presentation.
Yes.
Okay, in his presentation, Reza said that people do not what is it? Don't like. We cannot judge other people by our assumption.
Yes.
Okay, just try to let him express what they want. But here, all people, I think each people have their different characters. So we cannot say that okay, our couple, our friend should be reply what I said, should be give attention with me and something else. We must know about their ability and their capability too.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
okay, so the we can, what is it? We can make it equal. Yeah. Never judge. Never ask other people to listen to us. Only listen to us, but try to understand our, what is it? Our partner. I think that's all my experience.
All right. Thank you so much, Dina, for your sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's really hard to have a great feedback too, but as long as we are fighting to get the good feedback, just like you do, we really have the goals that we really that wanted to hear. Okay, so now we are moving on to the next person. I think it's gonna be Evelyn. Do you want to answer it?
Hi. Oh, have you ever experienced miscommunication because of language barrier?
Yes.
I guess the experience that came across my mind lately is when I need to have a conversation with my grandmother, because my grandmother comes from North Sumatra, and yeah, as the older she is, and she only speaks in a native language there, which is Batak, and most of the when I speak in Indonesia, most of the time she barely understand what I'm saying. That's why
Yeah.
as time goes by, I need to understand little by little, slowly, uh, about Batak as well, so that I can speak to her. But when I didn't understand what my partner is saying, I'm that typical kind of speaker that seeing through their eyes. Okay, maybe I can get what they are saying, but I can get their emotion.
Yes.
Maybe, maybe that's. But what and the second, how you deal with it? Yeah, that's how I deal with it. But what I think I'm gonna say my question here, because Dimas and Nada are also here. Uh, um, uh, uh, bet, between their explanation earlier, I came late. Maybe I missed the topic, but I can remember I didn't hear they mentioned about trying to analyze or understand your communicator, because based on my experience, the way you speak to someone is uh, uh, maybe you have delivered the message well, and yeah, and the communicator is a good listener as well. But in order to deliver the message, I think that also important to understand their characteristic before that's my opinion, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe they can answer it better.
All right. Nada and Reza, are you here? Are you here that? Do you hear that?
I hear. So
Do you wanna answer it?
oh yeah, okay. So basically you said that in your experience that in order you have to have a flow conversation, you say you have to understand your maybe your friends, right? So yeah. So basically what I want to share with you is uh you have to understand, but you have to feel what they want to say, what they want to say to you. So uh so you do not to interrupt, but you keep it flowing. I mean that you know the feeling. Yeah. So yeah. So so you got it what I'm saying, right? So yeah, you just keep the flowing, not like I mean not it's really different understand, and like keep it that way. I mean, is that
I
makes
got
it
it.
yeah, I mean,
Maybe
is that my
if you
message?
wanted to know more or explain more, you can just follow the other
Yeah.
social media in Instagram to get more information. Because we have a really limited time, guys. Everyone in here also wanted to speak. Okay, so now let's move on to Hi, Denise. I think you are also face several problems with your student maybe, and how do you, dealt with it?
All right. So I'm gonna be telling about my miscommunications between me and my family and also my students. Actually, the first one is might be with my grandparents because I grew up here in Papua and I just speak the language. And when I got a chance to go back to West Java, Bandung and Sukabumi, I met my grandparents. They don't really speak Indonesian that well. So because even though they speak Indonesians, but I always use Papuan expressions, they barely barely understand what I'm saying, especially Papuan accents and expression. So I guess I prefer being quiet at a time when every single time when I go back to West Java, even my cousins, I think it's because of like a vocabulary. When I speak Sundanese a little bit, but when I try to to explain something, I would be like directly converting my language to Indonesian because I don't really know anything about Sundanese, especially culturally different too. Yeah, I guess that's my miscommunications with my grandparents. I still remember there is a word in Sundanese called hoream. So I thought hoream is like something like, I don't know, food or something like that. So I was thinking, okay, I need to take that, but it was actually like gabut or something. I don't know exactly the meaning. Yes, but I think for students, yeah, because I have to teaching my students and I have to speak English in the class. Of course, they have to get used to it. But I deal with them by giving a gesture and then, for example, eat, yeah, something like that. So I don't really have problems with the students. But I've been learning Sundanese, but unfortunately I have no idea to to improve it yet. Yes, I think this is my experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Denise. Yes, I think I'm totally agree with you about the body language or gesture for to delve to resolve the barrier, right? Okay, thank you so much, Denise, for your sharing. And now we are moving on to the Diki. I think you wanna answer it.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you to Kak Nada and Kak Reza Rifki for bringing this topic because this issue has always been my concern for a long time, and especially in my family, I don't really communicate well to my parents because I don't know, maybe it's I did well in language class in at school, but in communication with my family, sometimes it's really difficult. Thing is not only about language; it's also about sometimes psychologically hold us to speak really well, speak and to how our message can be received to our parents. And I really am really a quiet person at my home, and the problem is when I want to say something, I often ask my brother to speak with them about my problem, and that's not a good thing, I think. And I never have a really good I never chatting with my parents also, and I talk to them only about really important things. And I think it's a really problem that I really want to solve. And yeah, I'm currently looking up to the solution. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm totally agree with you. We have some difficulties, even though with our closest person, like our family, right? We also face a lot of difficulties. Just as simple as communication. So never underestimate the power of communication. So yeah, thank you so much, Diki, for your sharing. And now I think it's time to Saiful.
Okay, thank you, Saskia. I would like to share my experience. The first, my hobby is traveling. And one day I visit Tanah Toraja in South Sulawesi. The place called Londa is actually grave complex that is on large rock cliff. And then I met a grandmother who's selling cute stuff. She speaks Toraja language, who actually I cannot understand what she speaks. And then I can understand her with a body language. It actually, she wanted to offer me her cute handicraft, like a doll. I think it's my experience. It's enough.
Okay, Saiful, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, Saskia.
Okay, next, I think Kak Firmansyah, time is yours.
So my experience is I got a manager. He's a Taiwanese, and every time he speaks English, I cannot speak Mandarin, so we always speak in English. But he used the Mandarin accent. Yeah, there's a lot of stops. While English is mostly flowing, right?
Yeah.
But Mandarin has like lots of stops, and so
Yeah, I'm totally agree.
yeah, and so every time we speak, even if I like focusly listening on him, sometimes I ask him to like repeat. I ask him to, I'm sorry, I don't understand something, and I always try to like re-say what is it. I try to say it again about what he said to me, and then like I repeat the message that he tried to convey to me, and then I ask him to, I repeat his saying. I ask him to repeat something, and that's I think that's the way. That's how I managed to get understanding between me and him. Just ask to repeat something.
Yeah, Mandarin is kind of the most difficult language in the world, and you have to face that difficulties. Yeah, I know that feeling because I ever have the subject about the Chinese language in my college, so I know that feeling. Okay, Kak Saiful, thank you so much for your sharing, and how do you deal with it is also relates with our life to ask for clarifications, right? And just never afraid to ask for something that we didn't get it, and just please focus on the conversations and listen actively if you really wanted to know the meaning from the conversations. And don't forget, if you cannot deliver what you are really meant, just use some gesture or just using some body language. So if we have 2 minutes left, so I think I want to share mine because I'm also face a lot of difficulties too with communications, especially the language, not only English but also in Indonesia, right? As maybe as a producer, I have to give a cue with my host while running the show, and sometimes I just cannot communicate with him. And yeah, I just give the body language. It's about when the time is over, I just give this body language. So the time is over. You have to close the statement. Yeah, something like that. Just please, if you have that any difficulties with your language in the communication process, just ask for something and active to listen, and just please be patient to something, because communication is also the process, the way we wanted to share our meaning. So yeah, I think we already have a great discussion, because everyone in here already answered the question. So I will choose one of you to be the representative for the group. So I just say it random when the time is up in our main discussion, in our main group. So yeah, please be prepared. I will choose randomly, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. I will give it back to you, Putri.
All right. Wow, what an instructive discussion we had. And I get a lot of instructive lessons too from our prisoners here. And Saskia, maybe you will need to pick two persons. On your,
all right.
Yeah. So beware, guys. Saskia will chat you randomly, and that's how we treat her. So we put her randomly in our main room, but it turns out well. You always Saskia.
I have my revenge, but I give it to the other person. Someday it's gonna be you, Putri. Just be prepared.
Oh my god. Saskia, if I may give you suggestion, love is the most powerful revenge. So
yeah, it can be.
Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, they're back already. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for joining the discussion, the focus group discussions. And I'm sure that all Britzoners have shared your personal experiences in dealing with miscommunication caused by a language barrier. Okay, so, and I also learned a lot of instructive lessons from you as well, from your stories. Okay, so without further ado, I'm sure all of you and those who are watching on YouTube right now want to hear it, want to listen to their stories. Okay, so maybe I will call one of the facilitators. I will call Arif. Hi, Arif. Hello, Arif.
Yeah, hello. Hi, Princess.
Arif.
Princess of Redstone. Yes.
How was the discussion?
The discussion ran very well and we were having fun. But at the very end, I accidentally left the group because of, pressing the button. It was accident. I'm sorry, guys, for leaving the group first. Okay, so should I choose one of them to be the representative?
Yes, two of them. If you want to choose two of them.
Sorry, two of them? Or two of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, so it's already 8:25. Maybe you can just choose one of them.
Okay, just one, yeah. Okay, I will pick them randomly. I will point. What about Dharma? Hello, Dharma. Hello. You here?
Hello, Dharma.
Or probably he got a connection trouble. I will point Evika. Hello, Evika.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, so maybe you want to share what we did in the focus group discussion. Tell them that it was really fun. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, guys, it was really fun. Okay. So my story is not a language barrier in English. It's actually in Bahasa. Because I used to work in a really remote area in North Sumatra as a tax officer. and the people there didn't really speak Bahasa. And even though I'm also Bataknese, I cannot speak the language very fluently. And I have to deal with a lot of people in my job daily, and it's so hard, to do that because they don't understand Bahasa very well. And I could just say to them that I don't understand, but I feel that will be very unwise and very inappropriate. So I choose to learn the language to make my job easier. And since I learned the language and I can speak to them fluently, and I feel that my job becomes so much easier. And I think that's just the right thing to do. So thank you.
Wow, thank you, Evika, for sharing.
Thank you so much, Evika.
Thank you.
And I really how you learn Bataknese.
Yeah, I'm Bataknese, but I cannot speak the language. But yeah, technically it's still my language too, but I need some practice to speak it.
Okay, thank you. So, Putre, basically everyone in my group has their own a very wise way to deal with the barrier. Actually, they share their own experience, and it was really, really interesting the way they deal with the barrier. Actually, so thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They have various like solution on how they deal with that. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate Evika for learning the Bataknese, for understanding the people around you. That's very compassionate of you. Thank you. Okay, next, maybe I will call out another facilitator. There will be Matt. Hi, Matt.
Yes, yes.
And I'm sure you have a pleasant discussion. Cheers.
Yeah, we did. So yeah, in my group there are Pepi, Famu, Dewa, and Rosa, Nafila Rosa. And I think I'm gonna ask Pepi to represent our group.
Okay, who is it?
Okay,
Pepi.
Pepi.
Okay, thank you, Kak Met. Hi, Kak Putri, Kak Nada, Kak Reza, and everyone. In the group, there are five members, I think. It's Dewa, Rosa, Fahmu, and Anna. But Anna, maybe she got a poor connection, so she tend to left the group. And for Dewa and Rosa, their experience related to the misunderstanding, I think I actually can't remember what they said totally, but what I got is based on Dewa and Rosa experience, they're kind of lost in translation because they don't know the language, and it's kind of different pronunciation also, and that makes them like misunderstood the meaning of the message that other people deliver to them, but they tend to kind of reconfirm about the message to the people, so they can get the message clearly. And for Fahmu, actually, he doesn't have any experience about miscommunication yet. So what I got from Fahmu, he is an exporter, I think. And for me, my experience is since I work as a complaint handler, or maybe if you don't familiar with that words, it's like customer service. So I have to meet the complainant directly face to face and heard about the complaint related to the basic needs of the people as a citizen that being held by the government institution. And I have received a complaint from the people who tends to really aggressive. She keeps talking to me aggressively without giving me any chance to talk and ask her what actually the problem and what actually that I can help to solve her problem. And I think if I can handle the situation, I can get the point of her message, and I can help her to solve her problem. So I have to be firm in a good way. So I told her that if you keep doing this, I can listen to your problem clearly. I can understand what the problem is, and I can help you to solve your problem. So please be cooperative. Please be calm down, and she can understand it. So she kind of talk again in a good way, in a calm way, in a calm way, so I can understand what the message of the complainant, and I can give her a solution related to her problem. So I think communication is also about maintaining the mental stability and also a good mood, so we can understand each other. That's for me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Pepe.
Thank you so much, baby. Wow, that's really comprehensive how you conclude the discussion in your focus group discussion room. And thank you so much, Haris, for facilitating the discussion. Or Matt. Thank you, Matt. Okay, so the next group will be from Saskia. Okay, you can find one representative from your team.
So I actually choose two of them, but because of limited time, I have to choose one. I think it's gonna be between. Hi, Vicky. All right, Vicky.
Hi.
Time is yours.
Yeah, we had a really great discussion, and we share many experience about many communication problems in marriage, with husband, and with manager, with students. And for me personal, it was a family communication problem. And I think when you do communicate, it's not about language also. It's sometimes psychologically it holds us to speak really well. I mean, I can be the center of attention in the middle of people when I talk to my friends in my school, but when in my family, I can really communicate my problem, my message to my parents with properly. And I sometimes I ask my brother to tell them about my things, my everything. And it was really I think not good for me, and I really want to solve this problem. I think if you can not just the language, but you have to learn the characteristic of the person also, what kind of person they are, and you can just adjust your how you communicate with them. And also the most important thing that I've learned and tonight is really listen actively and listen properly, because we really have often misunderstanding what being said. And also I think that's it for me. I think listen and learn the characteristic of the person. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kiki.
Thank you so much, Vicky. Give it back to you, Putri.
Thank you so much, Saskia, for facilitating the discussion. And thank you, Diki, for concluding interesting life stories from your group, and also your story as well in dealing with communication caused by language barriers. All right, so after listening to our Britzoners' stories on how they deal with miscommunication caused by language barriers, I'd like to know from your views, Reza and Nada. So let us know your thoughts on it. What's your comment? Who wants to give the first comment? Okay, Reza or Nada? Okay.
Nada
So
first.
I'll give it first here. So actually, we can't avoid like the miscommunication 100%. There are still has a change of miscommunication no matter how we try to maintain our way to speak, our mind, our language, or choose our words, but we can't really avoid it. The thing is we need to try to understand our speaking partner or our communication partners so we can get the point and we can grow. That's all from me.
Well, thank you, Nadat. It's very wise. And what about Reza? How do you see this situation?
So the closest statement for me is, even though we are from different backgrounds, different ethnicity, different places in Indonesia, like from Tanah Toraja and also from Jakarta or everywhere else in Indonesia, the language is connects us. It makes us bound together and share the feelings and share loves. So that's beauty of language.
Okay, is that all, Reza? Okay, thank you so much, Reza and Nada, for this insightful class, and also it's an eye-opening class and a topic for all of us. And yes, we already discussed about the importance of having a good communication, 5 levels of good communication, how to minimize the language barrier, also how to maintain a good conversation. Thank you so much. And I hope you can take something insightful and beneficial for all of you. And thank you so much, Britzoners, for coming to our class. Lastly, just want to say that the most important thing in communication is to hear what is being said, like Vicky has said, and also to listen actively and to just speak your mind. Thank you so much. That's all from me as the MC. I think now we need to turn on our camera and then commemorate this meaningful moment. Okay, I encourage all of you to open your to turn on your camera and also to show your beautiful smile, beautiful faces, and let us have this meaningful moment with all of you. Come on. Wow, I can see there are a lot of beautiful people in it. Oh, love your pose, Danny. It's really cheerful. Andi Agung, come on. So our Zoom host will take part to capture
All
this
right.
moment.
Be ready, guys. In 1, 2, and 3. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wait a moment.
Okay.
Okay, next. Be ready. Give your best pose because your face will be forever in our Instagram and our YouTube. In 1, 2, and 3. Cheers. All right. Thank you so much, Britzoners.
Thank you so much, Britzoners. We really appreciate your presence and especially this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Reza,
Thank
Nada, and
you.
Britzone.
Thank you, Reza and Nada. And we'll see you.
And everyone. See you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And don't forget to join the Saturday class, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget to
Okay.
join. Thank you,
With
Dennis. Thank you.
your with your invitation.
Yeah. Thank you, Saiful. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
See you on Saturday class.
Thank you,
Don't forget-
everyone. Keep safe.
Yay, thank you everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye YouTube. Bye Danny.